So, how can technology support feedback and assessment? We're going to start off with thinking about how important feedback and assessment are to the learning process. Research has shown that they are a key element to making sure students continually improve, they understand their current learning, what their capabilities are, and therefore the journey to improving them and continually improving them. We need to provide feedback and we need to undertake assessment to make sure this journey happens. Now, how does technology support that? It can support it as an immediate feedback mechanism, as a longer term, or in alternative ways to traditionally, all through the use of technology. For example, you might be able to give feedback immediately through multiple choice questions or short answer questions. Technology supports this through pre-set up questions and answers in test banks or assessment banks in the case of thinking beyond test. What they can do with that is then undertake the assessment and immediately determine if they should move on or if they need to return and cover that content again. There's also opportunities for longer term feedback. Example, for the completion of an essay or an assignment or providing evidence of understanding of a concept. Teachers or their peers can then collaboratively provide feedback on that and provide grades if required. We can also look at the capabilities of technology supporting voiceover as well as traditional documented feedback on an assessment paper or on an essay. So as well as documenting, we can provide feedback using a number of tools and methodologies and giving the learners choice as well as the assessors. Technology allows us to embrace data. There's a vast amount of data collected by the technologies available, and we need to move from fearing that data and fearing the power of data to embracing the opportunity that it provides. But more importantly, we've got to do something with that data. So we've got to look at the capabilities that technology provides and make sure we utilise that. So what are the capabilities of the technology to support feedback? That can be immediate or longer term. And we can use a vast array of data that's available, as well as the face-to-face concepts and thinking to determine where a student is in their learning and to show evidence of that learning. Most importantly, we need to think of feedback as a continual process. We need to balance it to make sure there's not too much or too little, and we need to ensure it arrives at the right time and that it's ubiquitously accessible by learners and their parents or relevant stakeholders. We can also look at research such as Hadley and Timperley's 2007 model of feedback, which addresses the conditions for effective feedback to ensure that we improve the learning states for our students. My top tip for using technology to support assessment and feedback is embrace the opportunity. Please don't fear it.